8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it up in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find one another, face the sun, fear no one, 'cause we are all one, we are all one, we are all, we are all one, we are all one, we are all. Lift me up, get moonchild, put me into overflow. Superstar.
Hey everybody! Yes, you're being spoiled today. And was it yesterday too that you got a double dose? A double dose of Ziggy. Well, this will probably be a short live. Some interesting things had come up in conversation when I spoke with Fred. I told you guys earlier when I was live that he had mentioned something in an email to me that somebody in the block had told him about an incident that had happened when he was in court, where there was a guy, I guess, who has, I found out. So Fred said, at first I thought he said Mexican, but I guess he's not a Mexican, but he has like Mexican features, the guy, or either that or he doesn't know for sure if he's Mexican. He had dark hair or dark curly hair. He said he was like only 110 pounds. But anyways, well, here, I'll just let Fred tell it. I have it to the right spot of what had happened. When this guy went to court, and supposedly there was a guy at the court. It was a misdemeanor court, so we need to be looking this up. I wrote down some notes. January 4th or 5th, and supposedly there was a guy who told the judge they knew something about the Summer Wells case and was wanting a deal. And this was about a month ago, January 4th or 5th. We need to look on that, see if there's a docket for Hawkins County misdemeanor court on those days, and then we need to do a process of elimination. We need to find out who this guy is. Anyways, here's what he said.
The egg gives them protein, but the oil lubricates their bowels or stuff, and
he's talking about
vanilla. I don't know what it does, but it does something. Helps them have an appetite.
Yeah. Did you talk to that Ace guy ever? Did you figure out what that was all about?
I talked to him. He just said he just was in court when that boy was talking to the judge, but he didn't know his name and stuff.
What did he say?
But he was in court.
Okay.
He was just wanting get a better deal to give them information on the Summer Wells case.
And are they going to allow him to do that, or do you know, what?
I'd say they will. They shut him down and pretty much took him out of the courtroom. So they told me more or less he will,
Oh, wow, really? Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was on January the 4th or January the 5th, when he was in court, heard that.
during third or fourth. Wow. And so he said it was a Mexican kid?
Yeah, he said he was dark skinned, about between 35 and 40 years of age. Say probably weighed about 110 pounds or something other. But he didn't have straight hair, he had black, kind of curly like hair. See, he wasn't a Mexican, but he had Mexican features, you know.
Okay.
So that's what he said about the guy. Okay, so we need to go. Okay.
Deal to give him information on the summer. He just said he just.
Yeah. Did you talk to that Ace guy ever? Did you figure out what that was all about?
I talked to him. He just said he just was in court when that boy took and was talking to the judge, but he didn't know his name and stuff.
What did he say?
But he was just
Okay.
he was just wanting get a better deal to give him information on the Summer Wells case.
And are they going to allow him to do that, or do you know, like, what does that?
I'd say they will. You know, I mean, they shut him down and pretty much took him out of the courtroom. So that told me more or less he will. You know.
Oh wow, really? Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was on January the 4th or January the 5th. When he was in court, heard that.
During third or fourth. Wow. And so he said it was a Mexican kid?
Yeah, he said he was dark skinned, about between 35 and 40 years of age. Said he probably weighed about 110 pounds or something other. But he didn't have straight hair, he had black, kind of curly like hair. See, he wasn't a Mexican, but he had Mexican features, you know.
Okay.
So we're looking. I wrote down notes on that because we gotta. Why you say True's boyfriend? Would he be somebody? Is her boyfriend 35 to 40 years old? No, you don't have to rewind. I'll play it again in a second because I played it early on. So don't worry. We'll play it here in a second. Too young. Okay. Well, we need to look on the docket, see if it's possible to look. He said it was in misdemeanor court though, which is crazy. A guy, I'm guessing it must have been a guy who he was in, I guess he was being arrested for, it was drug related crime. It was what the guy was in there, but he said it was in small court. And I was like, what's that? I guess it's misdemeanor court. I wonder if the fact that it was a misdemeanor court, it makes me wonder if this is somebody who hasn't been in trouble before. Because most people wouldn't, I don't know if people would, I guess I don't know the circumstances. Like he might have some other things going on too, besides like just misdemeanor court stuff. But usually when people want to work out a deal, it's usually for, more severe crimes. But I do know people who, I don't know. See, that's why we need to look into this. And this is somebody that was talking in Fred's pod. And this guy, the reason, I guess he's this guy. So they have two areas of the block or the cell, the block that Fred is in. Like the top half, one half is like protective custody and the other half is just regular. So like the top tier, I think, is like all locked down and they're all people who's in protective custody. Like if they get in a fight or something. I think this guy was just moved over there recently. So yeah, we should be able to find him pretty easily. And Fred's going to talk to the kid or the guy and see how much more like things, like little information we can get like the time and stuff like that. Oh, it is drug related. I just didn't play the whole. It's drug related. That's what his charges were.
He was just, he didn't know he might have some appetite.
All right, here it is again.
Yeah. Did you talk to that Ace guy ever? Did you figure out what that was all about?
I talked to him. He just said he just was in court when that boy took and was talking to the judge, but he didn't know his name and stuff.
What did he say?
He was in small court.
Okay.
He was just wanting get a better deal to give him information on the Summer Wells case.
And are they going to allow him to do that, or do you know, like, what does that?
I'd say they will. You know, I mean, they shut him down and pretty much took him out of the courtroom. So that told me more or less he will. You know.
Oh wow, really? Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was on January the 4th or January the 5th. When he was in court, heard that.
During 3rd or 4th? Wow. And so he said it was a Mexican kid?
Yeah, he said he was dark, about between 35 and 40 years of age. Say probably weighed about 110 pounds or something other. But he didn't have straight hair. He had black, kind of curly like hair. So he wasn't a Mexican, but he had Mexican features, you know.
Okay. Wow.
He was dark skinned.
Okay, so no, this year. This was just within the last month, guys. Not last year, no. Here, I'm gonna. Gosh, I gotta do something real quick. I'm trying to. Need to walk away for a second, but I guess I could just go ahead and play it again. I do have something else I wanted you guys to listen to. I just posted a short that I was going to play during my live too, that I think you guys will find interesting. She went to hospital January 7th. Don says his first kid. Oh, was somebody live? Right. That's what I was thinking, Moonshine Girl, but I guess see when he said earlier Mexican, when I was mentioning Mexican earlier and how it kept coming up in this case and it was freaking me out. I didn't, that's how he described the guy in the message. So, but after I talked to him, he said it's not, he might not be Mexican and just kind of Mexican features. Here, I need to go do something real quick. Let me play this again while you guys.
Okay.
They gives them protein, but
he's talking about right now he's talking about the little pup that Laura got, and we were talking about she was afraid because the little puppy hadn't used the bathroom, and he's just talking about that right now. So 1 second, I'll play this and I'll be right back.
With vanilla in it.
Oh, okay.
The egg gives them protein, but the oil lubricates their bowels or stuff, and vanilla, I don't know what it does, but it does something. Helps them have an appetite.
Yeah. Did you talk to that Ace guy ever? Did you figure out what that was all about?
I talked to him. He just said he just was in court when that boy took and was talking to the judge, but he didn't know his name and stuff.
What did he say?
He was in small court.
Okay.
He was just get a better deal to give them information on the Summer Wells case.
And are they going to allow him to do that, or do you know, like, what does that?
I'd say they will. You know, I mean, they shut him down and pretty much took him out of the courtroom. So that told me more or less he will. You know.
Oh wow, really? Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was on January the 4th or January the 5th. When he was in court, heard that.
During 3rd or 4th. Wow. And so he said it was a Mexican kid?
Yeah, he said he was dark skinned, about between 35 and 40 years of age. Said he probably weighed about 110 pounds or something other. But he didn't have straight hair. He had black, kind of curly like hair. So he wasn't a Mexican, but he had Mexican features, you know.
Okay. Wow.
He was dark skinned.
So, okay, still wasn't enough time. I got it. Can you guys give me just I feel bad when I have to take, I don't know what to play while I'm, well, here, I do have a little, I think I have a intermission thing. I'll be right back, guys.
I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in. Until I met you I was feeling lost. But you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me.
I'm trying my best to hold on. It's not easy, but I'm feeling stronger with you. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood. Sometimes
I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me.
Okay, so sorry about that. Just trying to hurry. So we gotta look. I want to look into all that things, like the things that he had. This guy is supposedly saying. Who knows? Like, I mean, be interesting to see if we could, if this is a name or somebody we know of. The place on Ben Hill where my son's dad was in that shootout. You were enjoying it's your, hey, I knew you would enjoy it, Moonflower. I knew. Oh my gosh. So here is something else I was going to share with you. Something else I clipped. Actually, though, let me see. Was it right? Let me see what he said. Or wait, was it this one? Let me see.
I don't know. I don't know if they had other cameras or whatnot. They didn't have my understanding. They didn't put a camera up until after summer witness.
See, she tries to say that she has SD cards, or that she had SD cards, but somebody broke into her place and stole them.
This wasn't it, but I'll let you guys listen.
Of course, like, it's like, she claims she had to, like, huh?
She's full of shit. They just had one camera up at the bottom of the driveway. I mean, I was well aware of it by the law.
She said that something like, oh, what is this about trail cams and like the day Summer went missing, they weren't working, or or something was. Who's had trail cams?
They was trying to say that they had a camera up all along before Summer went missing and stuff. Then they tried to say, that some reason the day Summer went missing, they wasn't working and stuff. It didn't start working till the next day. The reason they didn't start working till the next day, that was when they was put up. You know? It's ignorant shit. She's full of ignorant shit.
I know. Well, Andy said that you would go. Oh, that's another thing you say. I don't know if it might have been. Andy doesn't really talk too much shit, honestly. I don't know. I think he's scared. Like.
Oh, this is part here.
They ought to be scared.
I know. Like, she was really scared. Jody Sue was really scared. Like.
Yeah, Jody Sue.
Huh? Oh yeah. They were trying to say.
I mean, they more or less my son kissed her ass goodbye. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you for it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not me making threats. That's from the law enforcement's point of view.
Yeah. And if they did have something to do with it, they should be. You do the crime, you do the time.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll have to listen. We'll have to listen to that again. That's what I have clipped. The short I was going to show you. I clipped that part out. This was just like a couple hours ago. So, and I put the short up because I thought that was interesting. Let's see here.
See, I don't know. I think he's scared. Like, can you say? I don't know if it might have been. Andy doesn't really talk too much shit, honestly. I don't know. I think he's scared. Like,
they ought to be scared.
I know. Like, she was really scared. Jody Sue was really scared. Like,
Yeah, Jody Sue.
Huh? Oh yeah. They were trying to say.
I mean, they more or less my son kissed her ass goodbye. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you for it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not me making threats. That's from the law enforcement's point of view.
Yeah. And if they did have something to do with it, they should be, Your call has been accepted. Hey, what happened?
So I thought that was interesting. And I thought, I don't know if there's a way we can look up the docket of Hawkins County misdemeanor court. Hawkins County misdemeanor court docket. Let's see. We need to look. I don't. Court fees. I'll have to. I don't know if they do have a docket that's put out online. I can't remember ever seeing one. I'm actually wait for this. I'm sorry, you guys. The court dockets for early January. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I want to look into January 4th or 5th. I mean, I have somebody I could ask that would know. I'm just wanting to look right this second, but I don't think that Office of Courts. No. Case records. Well, they pull up. Yeah, I don't know about their whole docket, but public case history. But that's probably. I don't think this will work. Huh. Well, they're kind of behind the times in that area. So your nerves can't handle it. Can you hear mine? Now you can't sleep, you're thinking. Talking about Ziggy, huh? Oh well. They may have got locked up back in December. Look up inmates active that date. I don't know how to see. I don't think Hawkins County, I don't think Hawkins County has a inmate list. No, I don't think that they put up a. Now you can look on like when you at the site that you tbjail.com where you can message felony offender information. It's just there's no way to search by really by date. That's what the rumor is, Susie Sue, but this is just something. We've got a description of the guy. We just have to look into that date and see if this is credible. Now, if it's not, it doesn't mean that Fred Hill's a liar, okay? On this one, like he said, this came from somebody else, so it's not even his information. So it's kind of, that's why if it was Fred Hill that saw it, I would definitely believe it, but I don't know who the guy is. He said the guy goes by the name. His name's Ace. At least that's what they call him. I have his last name. I'm not going to put it out on here, but I can search and find out his real name. If he doesn't go by Ace, I could look it up. I don't know, Pam. I don't know how. He just told the judge. The judge is the one that's going to be the one that gives you your sentence. You know what I mean? It was just in court, supposedly, when he was up there. I guess he mentioned something about Summer Wells case and having information on it and for a lighter sentence. But I wanted to bring up, I wish I could find in my call when he got talking about wearing a wire
That
more.
come up in conversation.
He was a silly amount, silly when I found stuff on the.
He said only like 110 pounds.
I talked to him. He just said he just would.
Here in a second, my card game comes
Sell they had all that convenience.
in, and that all worked.
Yes, something like that.
I want to find where he was talking about.
Piece of crap they are on the creek.
I don't know. It's just weird that.
I know. They said, oh, like I'm the biggest piece of crap they are on the creek.
I don't know if it happened because were they like that? Was it like that before Summer went missing, or was it mainly like that because of Summer missing and
Athena
John put out about using a meth dealer and this and that? Or the biggest meth dealer in the. Do you think it got worse?
Yeah, it got worse afterwards, yeah. Because nobody knows nothing about my dope dealing and stuff until after Summer went missing.
Right.
Because I didn't do it no more. Very few people come to my place.
Well,
I don't know which part you mean, Luminous. Does he go? Who? Cracker? Who? I've never heard that name. The name Cracker. Thank you, just saying. From she chomps on ice. She told him she charges $300 an hour if she needs a counselor. But what? So is program live right now? I didn't mean, I wasn't planning on being, I think I have seen True's boyfriend, but let me see. He has short hair though, doesn't he? Somebody sent me the profile, but let me look. See, that guy's No, that guy's a black dude. And his hair is short. And he, yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't believe that would be the right one, but it was some guy complaining about me. He's gone now. Oh, somebody said it was Benny Keys. Skeletors Live. Who's Oh. It wasn't Benny. Huh. I wonder I wonder what kind of things were they saying? Just, that's weird. It's a man? Complaining. Probably. Is it did they have an accent like they were a local? Yeah, that's true, BB. Oh, that's right. That's right. Dudley did. That's right. You guys said that. Somebody told me. Who was that? Was telling me that Dudley said he had seen a Mexican guy at the Wells house like days before Summer went missing. Well, we should be able, from this information, we should be able to easily find out if this is true. We should be easily able to find somebody who fits this description pretty easily. I mean, we got only 2 days, and how many? They only have court like once or certain days of the week. So, and only a certain amount of people. We're not going to have to look through that many people. And there's not very many people who aren't white around that area. So it'll be kind of pretty easy to narrow it down. Friday before Summer went missing. Yeah, Shannon, I think I saw it was you that emailed me. I was on the phone with Fred and I was reading part of it to him. Because it was right before he had said that they should be scared. I thought that was like, whoa, when I heard that. I can't just give a quick explanation. It's like a lot. We just went over. Look up Jose because that keeps coming. He was looking for Izzy Pop. Who's Izzy Pop? Wait, is that the guy who was it his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend? Is it that one scorn lover dude? Because I had a guy that I would get emails from. It wasn't, he would send it to me and other creators. Like it was like a mass email, I think, that he'd send to these creators trying to expose his ex-girlfriend or his ex-wife or something like that for being like a cheater. And it's like, I don't know. It was a bunch of like relationship drama of like, why are you sending this? But we can listen one more time before I go. I wasn't planning on staying on here very long. This is I played 2 different clips of our conversation today a few hours ago, but I found this one here. Let me pull this one up first. It's a short. I just hold on. Let's see.
It was really scared. Like, makes me scared. Like, yeah,
They ought to be scared.
I know. Like, she was really scared. Jody Sue was really scared. Like, huh? Oh yeah. They were trying to say.
I mean, they more or less myself kissed her ass goodbye. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you for it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not me making threats. That's from the law enforcement's point of view.
Yeah, and if they makes me scared. Like, yeah,
They ought to be scared.
I know. Like, she was really scared. Jody Sue was really scared. Like,
Jody Sue.
huh? Oh yeah. They were trying to say.
I mean, they more or less myself kissed her ass goodbye. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you for it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not me making threats. That's from the law enforcement's point of view.
Yeah, and if they.
Okay, and let's see, where was it? What? Let me get it to the right timestamp.
Everybody's got a view, like
I wish it would. I wish it would hurry.
In like somewhere's case or something other. Well, you was talking about it showed that something's gonna come up in.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, maybe it's right. This one.
It bothers you.
Yeah. Yes, it's all lies actually.
And I'm used to it.
It's crazy because you're like the nicest person back there. I don't know if it happened because what John also. It's like.
Well, you was talking with Justice.
Uh-huh.
So it makes sense a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Now I can't find it.
They going to allow him to do that, or
oh, here it is.
Like
their deal and stuff.
Okay.
Protein,
okay, so right here he's just talking about. We're just talking about the puppy that Laura got because she was worried about it because it wasn't using the bathroom. But then we start talking about how this guy in the block there with Fred had an experience when he was at court a few weeks ago, where there was somebody who was there to be seen in court, and was telling the judge that, asking for a reduced sentence if they gave information on the Summer Wells case. This is what this guy is claiming. So here is Fred explain, or I'll play it one more time.
Lubricates your bowels or stuff, but now I don't know what it does, but it does something. Helps them have an appetite.
Yeah. Did you talk to that Ace guy ever? Did you figure out what that was all about?
I talked to him. He just said he just was in court when that boy took and was talking to the judge, but he didn't know his name and stuff.
What did he say?
He was in Southport.
Okay.
He was just wanting get a better deal to give them information on the Summer Wells case.
And are they going to allow him to do that, or do you know, like, what does that?
I'd say they will. You know, I mean, they shut him down and pretty much took him out of the courtroom. So that told me more or less he will. You know.
Oh wow, really? Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was on January the 4th or January the 5th when he was in court. Heard that.
During 3rd or 4th? Wow. And so he said it was a Mexican kid?
Yeah, said he was dark skinned, about between 35 and 40 years of age. Say probably weighed about 110 pounds or something other. But he didn't have straight hair, he had black kind of curly like hair. See, he wasn't a Mexican, but he had Mexican features, you know.
Okay. Wow.
He was dark skinned.
So we're looking into that. So we got to look at, and then he told me, he said the guy was like 6 foot tall, was pretty tall. Because who was it? Didn't he say it was pretty tall? Wait, hold on. Or maybe he didn't say a height. Scratch that. That might have been something else I was talking about earlier with somebody else, actually. But I wrote down a description: black curly hair, dark features. It was misdemeanor court on January 4th or 5th. The guy is supposedly 110 pounds, dark skinned, and between the ages of 35 and 40 years old. I know, right? But how do we see who had court that day? I don't think that Hawkins County keeps a docket. Like, online anyways. It's going to be pretty easy to find, like, if this exists, if this person exists and it really happened, it should be pretty easy to find this person, right? I mean, there's not that many. There's obviously darker skinned people in the area, but it's mostly white people in that area, especially Beach Creek. Right. So I wouldn't scratch the idea that he could be a Mexican, you know, it could be, you know, he could be somebody who is half black, half white. You know what I mean? I doubt it's True's boyfriend. True's boyfriend, he has short hair. The way he said like long or said curly hair makes me think I need to ask him. He's gonna try to get more information, like little details, so we can hopefully, like anything else, like anything at all, like a time. See, this guy, the guy that's told him this is his old cellie. But now everybody's been moved around so much, and now the guy's in protective custody. So he's been moved to the top tier or the other tier, whichever one's protective custody, which means they're locked down like for 23 hours a day. But they're kept separate from the other half of the block. But the guy, so he doesn't get to talk to the guy like as often anymore because the guy's in a different tier and let out different times now. So I don't even know if they're allowed to go up there and go up to the guys, their doors and stuff. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I did hear about that Moonshine Girl. Well, you're not gonna. Doesn't it's a misdemeanor court, and a lot of people don't have attorneys like for something like that. It was probably his first like time in court. He probably just got him in trouble and was in there for his initial thing. That's why I was wondering. That's why I was thinking it has to be somebody who hasn't been in trouble, like probably somebody in trouble for the first time or something who was really scared. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. It doesn't sound like somebody seasoned because yeah, they say something like that in front of other people, and who knows how many were in there, and also, yeah, I think somebody who is more seasoned criminal would have probably gone about it maybe differently. But I don't know. I could see somebody doing that, going into court and saying that. See, oh, did he say until after Summer went missing? Yeah. So, you know, it's weird. It's like it's strange that Jody Sue's gonna act like she had SD cards that were stolen. No, you don't have it, but Fred has SD cards. Why did she freaking make up that she had SD cards that were stolen? She's so full of shit. She knows the SD cards that were turned into law enforcement were Fred's and a different neighbor, not anything to do with you, Jody Sue. I don't understand why she says stuff like that. Why would she? Are you okay? Right, that's what I'm thinking, Musha Girl. It was probably his very first appearance in court, and he probably had just got locked up, and he probably is like, it's probably when he first went to jail, and he's probably scared, and he probably said in front of the judge when they pulled him out in court, like, yeah, when you're going to, when he, maybe, I don't know, who knows the circumstances surrounding it. If this is even, like I said, though, this isn't coming from Fred directly. This is like somebody else saying this to Fred. So saying that they saw this. The reason why the guy told Fred is because he knew that Fred was interested in the Summer Wells case and knew, you know, that he was actually harassed, you know, has been a suspect basically by people, or been suspected and looked into. Jody Sue told Penny in the way back that they had a picture printed in hand that very evening. Yeah, but 100, if it's, you know, 110 pounds, like, I imagine it's a little guy, like, so I don't think Fred gave me a height, so maybe the guy is only like 5'6" or something. He could be a little dude. You know, Aw, Survivor, thank you. If you do exclamation join it, I think Nightbot should post it here in a second. Horse jockey size, yeah. Yeah, true. Hmm. Interesting. Somebody sent me a picture of. Well, I'm guessing it was. We probably should look into people who were arrested. If we can't find a docket, we probably should look at people who were arrested around the beginning of January. You know, like right before the 4th and 5th, because I'm guessing this was somebody's very first hearing. You know, they were just arrested. It was the first time they saw a judge. They didn't even have a lawyer yet, probably. And I'm guessing the guy he was probably desperate. If it was somebody more like advanced, you would think that they would talk to somebody privately. You know what I mean? Who knows too what this guy could have, like it could be I don't know. Also, I don't know the hair length either. He just said curly hair, so I have to find that out too. Like if this guy's got long hair, because when I heard curly hair, I was thinking longer. You know what I mean? But now that I listened to it, he didn't even really say curly. It could be, you know, that doesn't tell. But I'm guessing when you say curly, it's not going to be like right to the scalp, right? It'd be somewhat long. Howdy, Kimmy. Okay, riddle me this. Thank you. Look at New Year's Eve and on. It's going to be. You're supposed to see a judge within 24 hours of being booked into jail. That's usually the rule. So, but the thing is too, like, I don't know. We're gonna have to. How also do they do their court hearings there? Is it online, or is it through camera, or did they go in person? Like when they're in jail, you know what I mean? Do they go to their court hearings like in person, or do they do them over a video thing? No, in order for us to find people who are arrested that time, well, we could look at trying to think what would be the best site to look to find out when people were booked into jail. I mean, gosh, I guess that it could take freaking not. I don't know. They don't have any. If they would have a docket listed like any other normal freaking court in this world. No, Fred. Fred didn't get a court date right away, but which is weird. From what I remember, but Yeah, I don't think that's right. I think it did take a while for him to get a court date. You guys, I've played the calls and stuff like several times, so I'm probably not going to play them again because I'm going to go. I was planning on only being on here for an hour. I just wanted you guys to hear that because we were talking about this Mexican guy that came up in conversation about, I wanted to tell you what Fred had said. I played it, and then also I wanted you guys to hear what he had said. I'll play this short real quick one more time because I think it's funny. Because I think whoever did whatever to Summer Wells, should be scared. And that's why I think it's funny because where's Summer Wells? And I want somebody to pay, you know what I mean? I want the people who did this to her, whatever happened to her, to go down because I know it involves other children and it's going to continue. It's January 4th or 5th. That's 2 different days, just 2 days. And it's honestly probably, if we look at the dates, it's probably easier to figure out which one because they only probably have court on a certain day of the week. This is what else I played too.
Makes me scared.
They ought to be scared.
I know. She was really scared. Jody Sue was really scared.
Yeah, been Jody Sue.
Huh? Oh yeah. They were trying to say.
They more or less my son kissed her ass goodbye. That's the truth. I wouldn't lie to you for it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not me making threats. That's from the law enforcement's point of view.
Yeah, and if they makes me scared.
They ought to be scared.
I know. She was really scared. Jody Sue was really scared.
Yeah, been Jody Sue.
Huh? Oh yeah. They were trying to say.
They more or less my son kissed her ass goodbye. That's the truth. I wouldn't lie to you for it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not me making threats. That's from the law enforcement's point of view.
Yeah, and if they.
So I put that in a short, and then I played earlier several times the description. Hawkins County Chain Gang. Court transcript. No, it's a misdemeanor court. For 4th or 5th. Is there anything for the 4th or 5th, Wug? Chain Gang, Hawkins County. Here, let me share this and while I look real quick. They're shooting a pig and posting it on Facebook. Wow. Okay, so let me gosh, I don't know. This might take a. Let me look through the. Oh, this is missing. Here we go. Pull it right. Give me 1 second. Let me. Okay. Wait, let me go back. I don't see any. There's a Corey Sweat. That guy's definitely not dark skin. Oh, this is Greene County Jail. Damn it. This is Greene County. Why did it? I thought this was supposed to be Hawkins County. Let's see. That's Sullivan, too. Sullivan. Hmm. Let me see what you guys are saying. I can't even see what you guys are saying. I know, Shannon, it is weird. I don't think people were expecting shows Miss Samira Court on January 4th. That's what okay, so where did you look to find that? Can you see who all the pictures of everybody was? misdemeanors. Well, I got Greene County and Sullivan here. But not Hawkins. So I don't know what these all are supposed to be. It says Greene County Jail, though. That's where it's tagged. That's too bad. I was like, oh, this is perfect, but nope. This won't work because this is not the right county, but it would have been perfect if it was. I was seeing if Bill Shipley's this is Sullivan County, so I was seeing if his picture's on here. Oh, these are arrest date. It says January. Okay, so these are probably won't be in here then. Anyways. Oh, there was no docket available. Oh yeah, that's exactly why they is what Fred was. They took him out of the jail. Like when he started to mention that, they pulled him aside. According to this, what Fred said, the guy said after he had mentioned something about the Summer Wells case, I guess they pulled him out. But you guys, I am gonna go. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I'm sure I will be on tomorrow. So I will talk to you guys later.